we have, and for Nourish. So I would like to show you two products. We have the serum and we also have the moisturizer. As you can see, what is the difference? Aren't they the same? Parang, diba in Korea they use that? Nakikita natin sa K-drama, don't they apply the same? Actually, it's two different things. Moisturizer, as you know, has a more creamier consistency to it. Ito yung laging puti, basta lagi siyang may color. Whereas serum usually is translucent, kaya para siyang water-like gel. So what is the better? What is the one that you should use better? It actually depends all on your skin type. As you can see, there's normal dry, normal oily, and oily. How can you know if you're normal dry, or oily? Depends on your T-zone. So the T-zone, if you can see me in the monitor, is actually the forehead, the nasal bridge up to the mandible area. So this is it. If you tend to perspire on that area, it means to say that you have combination skin. Okay, if there is no perspiration, meaning to say you don't experience sweat within the entire face, it's usually dry. Okay, but if you experience oiliness all over the face, it means to say that you have oily skin. So what do you use? If you have dry skin, you should use moisturizer. Moisturizer is not good in a sense that it only locks in moisture, so only the superficial layer. Okay, it doesn't really penetrate on the deeper layers. That's why it has a very creamy consistency. The creamy consistency prevents it from going to the other layers of the skin. As you know, I showed it in the very first slide that there's actually 4 layers to the skin. So if you want to be adequately nourished, you have to choose to do serum. Serum is actually, as you know, very light. It's watery like consistency na medyo oily, but it penetrates at the deeper layer of the skin. So if you're actually looking for skincare regimen that is anti-aging, you should actually choose to have serums. Okay, ito yung mga Korean products. Nakikita natin yung Innisfree, Face Shop. As you would know, if you would even take notice, the merchandise they share is usually serum-based, not moisturizer. Because they know in the general population in the market, the more beneficial to use is actually the serum. But the only reason why we opt to do moisturizer is that when you have dry skin, like yung chop, nakikita niyo po, I think it happens to most of us, and we have scaling, lagi siya nagbabakbak. That's the time you do moisturizer because it actually locks in the moisture, preventing chapped skin to happen. Okay, yung mga burns, yung mga prominent sa windburns, mag-best po ang moisturizer. But if you want to take the anti-aging route, then I prefer, and I actually would heavily endorse to use serum instead. Okay, ang pinaka-best po is actually snail base and also yung olive oil based serum based on studies.
To know more about this business, please contact